wanna say money, on the best tech, value tech sense, value tech sense. Welcome to another video. This is gonna be a short video. I'm basically giving y'all my final thoughts about this $399 entry level Vizio M7. What can I say about it, man? Is it worth the money? Yes, I think it's worth the money. It's even gonna be more worth the money when it goes on sale. So, you know, one of the things that I do not buy TVs at launch. That's just something that I don't do. All right, so I'm not somebody that just goes out here and just gonna, you know, this is not a channel where you come here and I'm gonna buy every TV as soon as it comes out. All right, there's a lot of YouTube channels you could go to for that. All right, I will be buying other TVs. The TV that I'm definitely gonna buy this year is the P-Series Quantum X. It is not out yet, but the main thing is knowing these products and knowing what you're getting and getting as much information about the products as you can get. All right, so this is my perspective on how I feel about Vizio and what they're bringing to the table. All right, and I think that they are giving the best value for the money, and I stand on that. I mean, it's feature rich. The variable refresh rate, the gaming engine works. The HDR part of it is customizable. Your HDR when you're watching movies, it's also customizable. The gaming engine does work with the PS4 Pro. The auto low latency mode works, and the HDR part works. The only part that does not work is the variable refresh rate, because the PS4 doesn't support it, so that's why that doesn't work. But other than that, you know, this model, its downfall is its local dimming zones. All right, so you're not gonna get, you can get decent black levels and you can get decent HDR out of it. All right, because it does have a good contrast ratio. All right, so it doesn't have a good contrast ratio as far as it gets very bright, but with the brightness that it has and the color volume that it has, the depth of color that it has, you can definitely get an HDR experience out of it, but it's not gonna like blow you away, okay, as far as that's concerned. But you will get an HDR feel when you look at it. As far as the processor goes, it is faster than last year's processor. All right, it is faster, it is better. As far as upscaling is concerned, I cannot speak for cable. All right, so I don't know how it's gonna work with your cable sources. I will say that if you go into YouTube and you play the 720p videos or the 480p videos, right? If you play those type of videos and you turn all of the picture processing on and turn them on high, all of the smoothing, you turn all that stuff on, it does a very good job. As far as television goes, I really can't say how it will perform with television because I do not have cable. When I watch Pluto TV and I watch both of the TVs together at the same time, they actually look kind of similar as far as upscaling. The new one looks a little, I can tell there's a lot more, it's a sharper image, but I can't say that it's upscaling the Pluto TV to a 4K image. All right, so don't know how this is going to work for you with your cable sources. But if I hit this home button and go to Smartcast, right, let me hit the home button. All right. You'll see the one at the bottom, the new one, pulled up a lot faster. All right, it pulled up first. So it is definitely faster. Even though I'll pull up an app. Let's just hit another app, hit the Redbox app. Now the top one blanked off first, but the bottom one definitely kicked into gear first, and it's already going. See, let me turn it down. but the other one just kicked in. So when you go to your apps, I'll hit the Hulu one. That one definitely is faster, right? It loads faster. So it does do that faster. All right, let's go back to the home. And the remote control responsiveness is faster. So I'll push down. See that lag on the top one? Let's go back up. See that lag? That's because this one is a lot more. I mean, it's instant. It doesn't lag like it used to last year. If I go to these bottom apps, you can see the lag, right? And I'm having to push this slowly to keep them in sync. But if I just start moving to the right, the one at the top will get lost. Right, so I'll stop on this app. It's already on something different. So it definitely is snappier. It keeps up with your inputs when you're pressing on it. It keeps up very well. All right. What else can I say about it? I'm excited for the P-Series Quantum X. I'm excited for the M8 owners. All right. If you got an M8, you got 90 local dimming zones, man. If my M8 up there had the features that this one has, I would be happy. All right, I'm happy with my M8, but I mean, that HDR tone mapping. I'm somebody that likes to have a lot of options when I get a TV. Right, I like options. I like to be able to go in, dial the TV in to look how I want it to look. All right. It's one thing to have picture settings that come with a TV, but when you got this expanded color gamut and you have this great contrast ratio, you really want to dial that in, you know, and you really want to be able to calibrate your TV. You really want to be able to go in there and mess with the white balance. Stuff like that is important to somebody like me. So Vizio did a good job with that. And as far as everything that I did as far as with the M8 reviews, everything that I talked about, everything that we discussed in the videos, all of the questions, I know that somebody's listening to these videos because a lot of those things were fixed in this new TV. Like the automatic inputs. You don't have to go in there and switch your inputs anymore. They got that on automatic. So when you buy the TV, the only thing you have to do is switch it to Quick Start and you're ready to go. So, I mean, who's this TV for? If you're on a budget, or there were a lot of people in the comments section last year who said that the 55-inch was too big, that they wish they could get a 50. Well, this 50-inch right here is definitely worth the money, and you can get a good HDR experience. If you're a gamer, you're going to be set. Your 2.1 HDMI set. Set. You got all of the HDR formats. Smartcast is something that I enjoy. I like it. I don't see the point in spending extra $200 or $300 to have an app store when there's so many things out there to get your media from, right? I mean, you got Fire Sticks, like, you know, a lot of companies sell their platforms inside of TVs, and then I mean you're paying the extra money for that. But as far as like, I don't have cable, so all I do is stream my media, right? And the main things that I watch is YouTube, right? Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix. Those are the main ones. I mean, what else? What else is there to look at? Unless you got one of those Fire Sticks and you like to do that stuff that people do with the Fire Sticks. But other than that, man, this is all I need pretty much. It works. It plays the stuff, and it's for a decent price. Even last year, there were complaints about Disney Plus. We need Disney Plus support because I have to use my phone. I have to use AirPlay to get it to work. And they went ahead and put Disney Plus in there. They actually did that before this came out. But Vizio does listen, and I think Vizio are improving their TVs to what customers want. As far as an app store, I mean, that's not very important to me. I think the technologies that they're putting in the TVs are more important. I think 480 local dimming zones and 3,000, well, that one has 2,800 nits of brightness. But 384 local dimming zones, 3,000 nits, 792 local dimming zones, 3,000 nits. Nobody's pushing it that far. Nobody's pushing it that far. And they're coming out with the OLEDs with everything on them. I mean, I'm getting the P-Series Quantum X. I can't wait to see how these features work on that TV. And yeah, man, quick little short video. I am putting together a settings video for y'all. All right, I'm gonna put together a settings video because I'm actually gonna give this TV to my nephew who just started college. So this will be a good gift for him. He could play his games in his dorm room or whatever, man. But yeah, I knew I was gonna give it to him when I got the TV. So he didn't know that, but I guess he'll know after he sees this video. But anyway, that's my take on this entry-level M7. All right. Those of y'all that are new here, if you're going to get an M series, if you have the money, I recommend that you get the M8. All right. The M8 is going to have the local dimming zones, 800 nits of brightness. It's just going to be a better experience as far as your HDR, as far as your black levels, as far as everything concerning with that. But if you're on a budget or you're limited to a 50-inch, I think you'll be pretty pressed to find another 50-inch TV for $400 that does all that this TV does. So, and then, I mean, with Black Friday coming up, I mean, you might be able to get this TV for under $400, $350, $329, who knows? But I don't think anybody will be able to beat this price for what they're doing. So that's how I feel about it, man. I just bought this to test out the new processor and the gaming engine, and I'll say they're both a plus. So that's the video, man. Settings video's on the way. All right. Thanks for watching.